Hey there, it's Teresa here, giving you this opportunity to stop and reconnect. Why is reconnecting so important? Well, I could go on and on and on and on and on about that. And in truth, I think I've discovered why reconnecting is so important because I spent so much time and so much energy trying to accomplish things, get places, and do things in a state of not being connected with myself and definitely with God, the divine source, whatever name you give that. And so I sometimes think of it like this. If either you or I were to walk out our homes right now to get in our car to go someplace, hey, Shana, glad you could be here. And we happen to notice that the lug nuts on our back tire, well, two of them were lying on the ground and the other two were hanging really loose. I know that I would not get in that car and keep going to my meeting. And I'm thinking you wouldn't either. Because if the wheel isn't solidly connected to the axle to your car, you're going to go off the road. You're going to crash. It's not a pretty picture. And I think that's what we do. It's one of the unnecessary scarcity patterns that we have in our lives where we keep thinking, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. There's not enough time. I have to get going. I'm running late. And we keep going, working, trying to make things happen, accomplish what we need to accomplish. And slowly but surely, the lug nuts start loosening and falling off. And that's when the most important thing you can do is exactly what I'm going to support you and walk you through doing now for a few minutes is stopping. Yep, no multitasking. Just stop and be fully present here. And let me walk you through a process. At the same time, no, I'm walking myself through the same process because I need it as well, of stopping and reconnecting. So I invite you to whatever chair or couch or bed or ground you're sitting in to just, wiggle in your chair, put your feet on the ground, and just begin to focus on your breath. Just slowly become conscious of the rhythm of your breath, flowing in and out. And as you do so, feel that chair supporting you, holding you. Feel your back against the chair, your buttocks, your legs being held by the chair. Feel your feet on the ground, on the floor. The floor is supporting you. It's solid ground you're standing on. The chair is supporting you. In much the same way, life supports you. The divine supports you. And when we don't feel that support, when it feels like we're just flailing through space, it's because we're not connected. And so return to the rhythm of life, your breath. I invite you as you inhale to breathe in through your core, let your stomach raise and expand up through your chest. Hold it for 1 second or two, and then exhale gently through your mouth, letting it all out. Again, just continue to do that in that manner. I'm going to do it a few moments here too, and then I'll continue to speak. This movement, this rhythm of breath coming in and out, this is the rhythm of life. This is what the flow of abundance is like. We open ourselves to receive what is always there for us. We let it flow through us to give us life. And then we release, we let go, and let life flow to things and people around us, and we repeat. There is nothing that we need to do to earn this breath, to be worthy of this breath, of this oxygen that gives us life. It is a gift for us to receive. It is for us to open and breathe deeply. Far too often, we breathe very shallow. We won't let the full breath, the fullness of oxygen in. We won't let all of the abundance that's available to us in. We'll just a little bit, just shallow. And so breathe deeply and fully. And as you continue to breathe in this manner, just feeling the natural rhythm of your breath, begin to scan your body and notice if there's any places where you're holding tension or tightness, if there's a block or heaviness. And very gently and lovingly breathe in and bring that breath to those areas. And as you exhale, just loosen, let go just a bit more. As you continue to breathe, begin to bring the focus of your breath to your heart area. Fill your heart space, your heart chakra with that breath, with that life, with the divine gift of life you are receiving in this moment. Allow that breath to surround your heart, touch your heart, fill your heart. Soften and open your heart. And if emotions bubble up, sometimes fear, sometimes sadness, maybe joy, just let those emotions be there and surround them, envelop them with your breath. And connect with your heart. And as you continue to breathe, connecting with your heart, filling your heart with that breath, I invite you to drop even deeper into your core, into that place that is there deep within you, where there is always stillness, where there's always silence, where your whole being can relax. It's a lot like sitting next to a lake or a pond in the early morning when it's so quiet and so still. And you become quiet and still. Continue breathing. Feel whatever you're feeling and continue to breathe fully and deeply, exhaling, inhaling. And just become present again to this moment. For in this moment, all is well. Be conscious of your feet on the ground and the ground which supports you. Be conscious of your chair supporting you. Realize that in ways you will never know, life, the divine, is supporting you and guiding you. And so before we end this time of reconnecting, as you're continuing to breathe deeply, I just invite you in whatever way you feel prompted to do that, to open your heart, open your mind, ask the divine God source if there's anything that you need to hear right now. If you're being given guidance as to what your next action is, just listen, make yourself available to receive that as well. And then, because the natural response to all abundance, when we see and when we receive abundance, the natural response is one of gratitude. I invite you to take 3 more very rhythmic, full, connecting breaths. And with each one, simply repeat to yourself, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. As always, I'd love to hear how stopping and reconnecting has supported you, what you've experienced, or any questions you have. I'll be back again tomorrow during the lunchtime. I'll post it in the morning when that will be, and I hope you will join me. Blessings on the rest of your day.